What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am Ricardo, your NBA sports journalist, and I need you to sit down for this one. Because what just happened in Boston in Game 7 between the Philadelphia 76ers and the Boston Celtics is one of the most stunning, most dramatic, most jaw-dropping results in recent NBA playoff history. And I have the full breakdown with every single number you need to understand exactly how this happened. Philadelphia won 109-100 in Boston in Game 7 as a 7th seed. Let me say that one more time so it really lands. The Philadelphia 76ers, the 7th seed, the team nobody picked, the team whose best player had appendix surgery less than a month ago, went into TD Garden for a winner-take-all Game 7 and walked out with the win. The Boston Celtics, the 2 seed, the team that blew Philadelphia out by 32 points in Game 4, the team that everyone expected to close this series out, are going home. The Boston Celtics season is over. Philadelphia is in the second round. Now let me walk you through what actually happened, because the quarter-by-quarter story of Game 7 is extraordinary. Philadelphia came out and absolutely punched Boston in the face in the first quarter, outscoring them 32-19. 32-19 in the opening quarter of a Game 7, on the road. That set the tone for everything that followed. Boston clawed back in the second quarter, outscoring Philly 31-23 to cut the lead to 3 at halftime. It was tight, it was tense, the Celtics had life. Then the third quarter happened and Philadelphia shut the door. Philly outscored Boston 33-25 in the third, and by the time the fourth quarter started, the Celtics were chasing a game they could never quite catch. Boston outscored Philly 25-21 in the final period, but it was damage control. Philadelphia's biggest lead of the night was 18 points. Boston's biggest lead, 1 point. They led by 1 point for one brief moment in this entire game. That tells you everything about how this one went. Now let us talk about the individual performances, because this is where it gets really incredible. Joel Embiid, the man who had appendix surgery, the man who has been playing through real physical pain in these playoffs, went for 34 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists, and drew 14 fouls. 14. He went to the free throw line constantly and made 9 of 11. His efficiency score was 45 for the game, which is absolutely elite. His offensive rating was 116. He was a monster. Not a man who had surgery 3 weeks ago. A monster. And here is what I want you to appreciate beyond just the stat line. Embiid had a technical foul in this game. He got called for a tech in a Game 7 on the road. That means he was engaged, he was competing, he was in the middle of everything, he was not protecting himself or playing within himself out of fear of injury. He was playing like Joel Embiid plays when he is fully locked in and fully healthy. That is remarkable for a man carrying what he is carrying physically right now. Tyrese Maxey was phenomenal. 30 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, a near triple-double in a Game 7 on 61.1% shooting from the field and 72.7% true shooting. That is an absurd efficiency number in the biggest game of the season. He had a 7-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio, meaning he was making great decisions all night. His offensive rating was 143, the best on the floor for either team. Maxey is 24 years old, and he just put up a 30-point, near triple-double in a Game 7 on the road. That is a star performance. VJ Edgecombe came off the bench and gave Philadelphia 23 points on 45% from the field and 45% from 3. He went 3 of 3 on fast break points and was plus 19 for the night. For a young player to step up and deliver 23 points in a Game 7 on the road is the kind of performance that defines careers. Remember that name. Now Boston, because I need to talk about what went wrong for the Celtics in this series, and specifically in this game. Jaylen Brown led them with 33 points, which sounds great, but he was minus 16 for the night and had 3 turnovers. He was working hard, he was scoring, but every time the Celtics needed a collective defensive stand or a clean offensive possession, something broke down. Derek White had 26 points, but shot only 34.6% from the field overall and just 31.3% from 3 on 16 attempts. 16 three-point attempts at 31.3% in Game 7 is not the performance you need from your secondary guard. Boston shot 26.5% from 3 in Game 7, 26.5%. They took 49 threes and made only 13. That is the series in one number. Every time Philadelphia needed to slow Boston down, they disrupted the three-point shooting, and Boston never found a consistent answer for it. The Celtics went to the free throw line 16 times all game and made 13. That is not nearly enough volume at the line for a team that needed to outscore a Philly offense, led by Embiid drawing fouls at will. And Neemias Queta off the Boston bench was incredible. 17 points on 87.5% shooting with 12 rebounds. But it did not matter because the starters were not getting the job done when Philadelphia made their runs in the first and third quarters. This Philadelphia team earned this, every single bit of it. They got blown out by 32 in Game 4 and came back. They were a 7th seed that nobody believed in, and they showed up in Boston twice in this series and won both times. Embiid played through pain. Maxey played like a superstar. Edgecombe stepped up when they needed him. And now they are in the second round facing the New York Knicks, who just beat them 137-98 in Game 1 of that series. Wait, the Knicks beat them 137-98 in Game 1? Yes, that actually happened. So Philadelphia's reward for this incredible upset over Boston is getting beaten by 39 points in their very next game. The NBA is genuinely the most dramatic league in sports. But that is a conversation for another video. Tonight belongs to Philadelphia. Tonight belongs to Embiid, Maxey, Edgecombe, and everyone who believed in this team when the entire world had written them off. The Celtics are done. Nobody saw it coming. And the 2026 NBA playoffs have officially given us everything. I am Ricardo, your NBA sports journalist. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for daily playoff coverage, and drop a comment below. Were you shocked by this result? Did you believe in Philadelphia? Let me know. I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts.